Good evening, welcome to another Saturday night of Clio Cup in association with Max Coates Racing, hosted by Next Gen Racing Leagues. This week from the Redbull Ring, and another night of great racing will follow. So just starting out on the warm-up laps. Don't forget to get involved in the chat on our YouTube. Let us know where you're watching from. Let us know who you think's going to take the top spot. So let's catch up with some of the action. So everyone is just sort of out on their out laps at the moment. So Edu, maybe one to watch tonight. Was our winner last week. RS Jim, not the greatest of weeks for him in round one, so he'll be pushing hard tonight. There he is in that livery that very much resembles the old Martini racing cars. So yeah, he'll definitely be wanting a better show than last week. That's, and you know, nice for these cars. It's a wide track, not the widest, but you know, enough to get side by side racing in these little Clio's cars. Quite a long track for these cars. So I'm at full there as well. I think last week on the stream it said that he'd finished last. I think it was actually 8th that it placed him, but with the bugs in the director mode had put him on last place, but it wasn't actually the case. RCF Polo as well came 2nd last week, even though again on the stream it said that he was in last, but it wasn't. He actually finished 2nd, which we sort of slightly touched upon as well. So yeah, hopefully this, you know, the stream will give us the action as it does actually happen tonight. So we're just waiting for times to come in. People now on the laps. Now come in as well. Unfortunately, I had that incident last week where he was just sort of slightly went off at the hairpin at Donington, so wasn't the best of weeks for him, so he'll be showing to improve. There's a lot of drivers that, you know, will definitely be pushing hard tonight, and I want to make improvements from round one. It is obviously a 14 round season, so still, you know, plenty of time for people to make up if they do make mistakes. Oh, Neckelman almost losing the back end there. Keeps going though. Someone going off very well. 2 people off there as well. I don't know whether we've got Slippy. If we've got a little bit of oil on the track, or track's not, or tyres won't be up temperature yet. See all the fight in the back end of these cars. There's RS Jim there as well. He'll obviously be pushing hard. On board with him here. We've got the speedo there, so you can see he's almost up to 120 miles an hour there. Almost sort of throws it sideways round the corner. So we now have times coming in, so we'll see where Jim places on the board. Takes first spot with a 145, just under the 146. So that's a good lap for Jim. Oh, a little bit bumpy there, going over the curbs. Yeah, it's coming to a slow there. So we've got Edu in 2nd. John Martin there in 3rd place. He's showing good potential in these little Clio Cup cars as well. But so far, RS Jim is the man to beat. He's got a little bit of traffic in front of him there. Oh, slaps to slow down hard to avoid any contact whatsoever. RCF Polo running well in 4th at the moment. He's got Martin just behind him there as well. So NGR Martin won't want any traffic in front of him, especially the guy who's just behind you on the qualifying tables. Oh, and NGR Martin has now taken first spot as well. Just under half a second in front of RS Jim. Jim won't be happy with that. Let's see now. He's just coming up. He's just coming up now to the finish. We'll see where it puts him. Jim won't be happy with that. So he stays in second. Doesn't improve on his time. I think that might have been his first corner. The first on that last lap that might have just took a little bit too much of the curb. RCF Polo's managed to go up to 3rd. Edu's pushed all the way down to 4th at the moment, so he's definitely going to be pushing hard. So saying there, a few people to put in times. Again, we can't take that as definitive. It could be that unfortunately it's just not recording the time on the stream. Well, hopefully that won't be the case. So on board with the provisional pole at the moment. So he's going to get a nice little toe off that car in front, which is currently the guy. Where is he? So the guy in 4th. Oh, I think he's actually let him pass now. Well, they're side by side. He's still just behind him. Could be working into NGR Martin's favour, that. Using the traffic to his advantage. Oh, and Edu has now taken the top spot as well. But again, nothing between them whatsoever. Between him and Martin. I believe they're teammates as well in this. Yes, they are. So whether they've been on practicing together on the track. But it's a 1-2 for the team at the moment. RSJ must be thinking, what can he do to get back up? And Cammy unfortunately couldn't make it last week. Nice to see him back this week. He's a familiar face in the Clio Cup. And he's definitely one to watch. He could upset a few people tonight. Oh, Scooby, strangely enough, yet to put in a time, it's saying on this. That might not be correct though. Edu is still leading the way. So here's the timings at the moment. So Edu has managed to actually pull a bit more of a gap at the top spot, almost a second now in front of NGR Martin. And that shows just how hard these guys are pushing in the top three at the moment. Over a second between the top spot and fourth. So Amiga's put in a time there. It's moving up to sixth. So we just got Blue Goby and Scooby waiting to put their times in. They haven't yet completed the outlap. So just under 10 minutes left to go qualifying now. And Edu doing enough to lead the way. He has made it quite difficult for Martin, who's just behind him, to play catch up now. I think Edu will be secretly thinking he's done enough here at the moment. But I mean, he definitely won't back off. He'll keep on pushing until the timer runs out, as we've seen last week. Oh, there's RS Jim bringing it right close to him there. RS Jim, so he's pushing hard at the moment, so we'll go on board with RS Jim and watch this lap, see if he can close down that time. So see him as he attacks this lap now in his Clio Cup. Hear the engine pop in there. So he's got a little bit of traffic in front, but shouldn't cause him any problems on this lap. Should be able to do what is needed to be done. So looking down bottom right there, Scooby and Amiga. Lap time invalidated. That could be catching a few of the guys out like last week. Track limits is a bit of a talking point on Project Cars 2 at this moment in time. See, Jim is wanting this provisional pole at the moment. I think that's Cam who's just in front of him. Oh, Edu's, yes, Edu's still in first. Oh, needs to be careful using those curbs there right at the end. Can he improve? He stays where he is. Easy there as well. It's just saying bottom right that time cancelled due to track limits infringement. RCF still running well in third as well. So, message from John Green on Facebook there, watching this week from the Manor House and Ashbury Hotel in Dartmoor. Get yourself a nice little bit of room service ordered and enjoy your weekend away. Oh no, who's that? Is that RCF who's, yeah, just getting a little bit untidy there. He's on the grass. That'll be the momentum of the car, just dragging him through. He managed to get back on though without too much of an upset. That is going to affect this lap for him, unfortunately, though. Now, it's still saying that we've got two guys that haven't put in times. I don't think that's accurate, to be honest. Although I suppose it could be. Same Blue Goby. Still only done one lap. Not sure about that. I think that's inaccurate. I mean, Blue Goby is definitely no stranger to the Clio Cups. So I'd expect them to by this time now put a couple of laps in, at least a few laps. So we'll just go through table soon there. So Shadow Stalker, Tim, and I like that livery there. That's a typical Renault. Looks like the old Renault Sport liveries. Mad Marshall, IW, Hotel, who's in the pits. Jim is still not able to claw that lead back. Cam's now moved up to 4th. NGR Martin all pushed down to 5th. He's got Amiga still in 6th there as well. I think Martin may be thinking that he might have been able to get a bit more out of this. But it's now the top 5 that are within a second of each other. As the tyres heat up and the track gets slightly more grippy, people are able to push that a little bit harder. Times down. So that was NGR Mad Marshall just moving out of the way, letting him pass there. So I think this lap, little exclamation point appeared for Jim there. Not sure what that means, whether he goes off track or. See, it doesn't look like his time's improved, so yeah, it could have been a discounted lap. Just hitting 3 minutes now. Saying Cam, lap time's just been invalidating, that's the reason why. Taking his car off-roading. I think he's confusing it with Rallycross. A little bit of a show for the people watching there. Almost looked like he was entering the Drift World Championships. So it looks like he's got Edu's just behind Jim now as well. So the last guy you want getting a toe off you is the guy who's currently leading the way. And Jim will want to push hard, but he won't want to help Edu improve his time even more. So I think Edu will be watching that time. It'll probably go on a lot slower for Edu than it is for anyone else. Maybe following in Jim round, just hoping it doesn't really be much, you know. Try to stay with him, apply your pressure, make it as comfortable as he can for Jim. Try and put him off as much as he can. Probably one of the main options he's got now. He's got just over a minute left to hold on. But Edu looking much more comfortable under the heavy braking. Into the corner then. Flash of lights from Jim to say thanks for moving out the way. So Jim is definitely on a hot lap here. He is pushing hard. Taking a slightly wider entry into the corner. Oh, it doesn't pay off for him. Back ends get onto the grass. That's the last thing you need. Is oh, Jim manages to hold it, drifts it round the corner though. Edu is right, still on him here. Oh, and that's Jim going off. That's unfortunate for him. That could have been a good lap for him. He'd be kicking himself now. So is anyone going to be able to upset the flow here? Cam, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to, but he could pull something out the bag. He's got just over a minute left to do it. A little bit of a lock up there going into the corner. Mad Marshall, I don't think we're going to see Mad Marshall challenge for the top. Oh, that's Cam. He managed to stop it. He fast to fight it left and then right. He does stop it from spinning, but I think that's, unfortunately, that is not going to be a pole setting lap, I'm afraid. I'll see if he can improve, but I'm pretty sure he's going to stay where he is. On 2 wheels there. Yeah, he's definitely not going to improve on his time here. That's probably discounted his lap. Nice show for the cameras, though. And we've got 30 seconds. Yeah, he's slowing down, just going across the line. So LCF, that'll be the AI driver, just slowly driving around. There's Edu, who has managed to take pole in round 2 of the Max Coates Clio Cup. This is by us at Next Gen. So it said Blue Goby not able to put in a time. I'm not so sure about that. I'll take that with a pinch of salt. There's your top 3. RCF obviously new to the group and the league, but he's making himself known. Okay, so yeah, it's come in. Blue Goby actually finished 4th. And the lights go out. And everyone's away. Unfortunately, the information that by me looks like Edu gets a very good start. Jim is under attack straight away. But he's going to have the inside line for the corner. I think he's going to hold it well. So just trying to make head or tail. Edu is pulling away from everyone here. It says RS Jim is in 2nd at the moment. Not too sure what's going on now. I don't think that's correct. So yeah, Blue Goby's not actually in 15th. He's running well in 2nd at the moment. So we'll try and make a mental note of what's going on here. But Blue Goby running well in 2nd. Jim is under attack at the moment from NGR Martin. He's got RCF Polo, and there's Cam just at the side of him there as well. And NGR Martin locks up. Back end slightly comes out in the air as well, but he's able to hold his spot. Too wide for some of these guys at the Redbull Ring. RCF Polo has Cam really putting on the pressure here. So again, you've got to think about attacking, think about defending, as everyone snakes through this track on this lap 1 of 16. Cam thinks about attacking, goes back to defending. Oh, NGR Martin there, really slowing it down. RCF is definitely going to try and make a move here, I think. There's Neckelman moving out, and he's going to take the place off Cam. Does so, makes it look very easy. Oh, and that's Cam who's in contact. I think it was Scooby. Not sure if the back end was coming out on Cam or not, but unfortunately Scooby was involved in it there as well. There's Amiga in now. Got to take the inside from Neckelman. Neckelman has to let him past. Cam will be absolutely devastated by that. 2 wheels there going over the curbs. So he'll be pushing hard to get these places back. Edu's still running well out in first. Blue Gobi in second, RS Jim still in third. He's still got NGR Martin and RCF fighting with them as well. RCF just can't seem to find a way past Martin at the moment. So these guys pulling away from the rest of the field. Cam will be thinking, I should be up there with them as well, but unfortunately when racing is as close as this, things can happen. RCF again thinking about making a move, doesn't slots back in. Oh, Martin very wide on that corner there again. I think if there's going to be a place that you can take him, it's definitely going to be on that corner. Martin out very wide there. He's going to hold his line knowing the corner coming up. RCF slightly out in front of him at the moment. Has to slot back in and concede the place. Well driven by RCF there. That'll be that last corner where Martin just went wide. Unfortunately loses out. And Amiga has a long trail of cars coming up behind him there as well. Neckerman has got Scooby just behind him. He's got AL Tell there as well, who's making tracks, moving up. There's little Clio Cups bunched up everywhere. So if you make one mistake, you will lose quite a lot of places in this race. Scott McFall has Cam, who's itching to get back out. He's going to have to make his way back through all this traffic. As we can see, none of the guys are going to make it easy for anyone to get past. It is a wide circuit, but you do have to pick. Has Cam got the inside here? I think Cam has managed to find a way through. Scott McFall, no, Scott McFall managed to slot back in front. Hold the position. Oh, Cam going off there. Manages to keep it going though. Cam slots back in. So RCF right on RS Jim still. RS Jim still making it difficult for him to get past. But goes very wide on that corner. That will allow RCF to gain a little bit of time on him. But Blue Gobi and Edu's pulling away at the moment. Edu looking very comfy out on there on the track. He's not made one mistake at the moment. Amiga gained one place from qualifying. Oh, lots of two-wheel action there as well. That's going to lose him a lot of time though. Gets pushed down to 6th. Scooby moves up to 5th. And Neckerman is now looking for that position as well. You can see him fighting the cars went on two wheels. Neckerman is going to have the inside. Late braking. Oh, could have been a lot worse for him there. Obviously just broke snap oversteer from the car. Luckily nothing too bad. Both drivers came out in the good. Neckerman obviously lost a little bit of time, but could have been a lot worse for him that there as well. Pulling slightly away from ALTEL, but ALTEL has got Lee W07 and Cam. Cam is itching to move up the field. Doesn't really want to be involved in battles like this. Probably felt that he could have challenged for a podium place today, but his work is cut out to get on that podium now for sure. As they now come into shot, you can see him there just snaking left and right. He's going to go on the attacking line here for the first corner. Brakes late and does it. Well done to Cam. And Scott McFall is going to make his way past there as well. Yeah, Lee W07, but managed to just get slightly back in front. Now Scott McFall there. Pushed his way through. Needs to be careful of the curbs on that corner. We've seen a few people who've just took too much. Now Kamanada, he went red there for some reason. He seems to have lost a little bit of time on Amiga there. Oh, going off into the dirt there again. So RCF has managed to find his way past RS Jim now. Now RCF is in third. That's Blue Gobi there who's going off into the dust. Needs to be careful. Get these tyres dirty, and it can make these cars very, very tricky to drive. So Blue Gobi in second. Edu still in first. RCF third. RS Jim fourth. And Martin out in fifth. But the guys have pulled away slightly from NGR Martin now. It's definitely not over for him. This battle's still happening in distance as they come into shot now. So just bottling it now. NGR Scooby in the blue, green and white. Oh, two wheels there. He's going to have to see what happened to Amiga. That's going to allow Amiga to close up on these long sweeping straights. After that two wheels you can lose a hell of a lot of time. Amiga there, throw the car out and makes it stick, does he? Awesome move by Amiga there, very aggressive, but did what needed to be done. Flash of lights there, I think to say. Yeah, was lucky myself there. I think it's one of them that you go for the move and you either hope it works or you kiss your position goodbye. That's Neckelman there, seems to be struggling on that corner. I wish we had a rewind feature on that. I could watch that move by Gary again and again. And you could see that it did throw Scooby off there. He hit the curbs a little bit, went on two wheels. But will Scooby be able to pull off a move just like that? So here with the top three. And Blue Gobi has managed to put the pressure on Edu here. Now Edu's still able to take the first spot. But the top three slightly pulling away from it now, but you can definitely not count out any of the other guys. We are on board with Blue Gobi. Lock up there from Edu as he breaks heavy into the corner. Blue Gobi really wants to get that slipstream off him, take it to his advantage, but you know, any overtaking opportunity, you can see it just running out as he approaches the corner. Pushing hard. Edu is going to make it as difficult for him to get past as possible. And not forgetting he's got RCF who's just behind him watching this unfold as well. You can see him gaming on these as well. This could be a three-way battle for first at the moment. We'll try and catch as much of the action happening up and down. It is literally happening everywhere at the moment, but I can't deny you this battle at the moment. Now we know that Edu's very good on this first corner. RCF looking very comfortable around it as well. Blue Gobi has made it stick. He's into first place. Edu can only watch as the white Clio of Blue Gobi. Oh, Edu's going to try and be brave here. I think he's done it now. Blue Gobi's still out in front. Oh, that was unlucky for you. That was one of them, but this unfortunately has made RCF. That was one of their moves. Unfortunately, broke too heavy going into the corner and wasn't able to carry the memento through. RCF playing a much more calculated game. But in the heat of the battle, sometimes you go for those last minute moves and they either pay off or they don't. But RCF really applying the pressure here as well. And we've still got 7.5 laps left of this race. RCF thinks about it, moves back in, just lets the guys know that he's there. RCF, nice little drive through that section of the track. He's going to get a nice slipstream off Edu here. No, he's going to do that. I think he's going to slow slot back in as he does there. Really sticks like glue to Edu, goes on 2 tyres, makes the car a little bit unstable. Managed to get good speed through the corner though, even on 2 wheels, so well done for Edu for making that stick and keeping his place. We've seen this race already, a lot of drivers losing out when the car's gone 2 wheels. So I think Edu will be pleased with that. RS Jim, ours got Martin closing down on him as well. Jim can definitely soak up the pressure. So Edu now will be thinking, 1, can I get back in front? 2, how do I get back in front? And 3, can I hold it for the rest of the race? And Blue Gobi will just be pushing. Because he knows if Edu can get past, RCF will be right behind him as well. Oh, Blue Gobi and Edu slightly losing it on that last corner. RCF making it very, very cleanly though. RCF is side by side now with Edu. Is he going to be able to make it stick? No, he's not, unfortunately. He was unlucky there. Thought he was going to be able to get that place back. RCF only second race in the Next Gen family and already making a name for himself with the guys who have raced in these cars for quite a while. I mean, Project Cars 2 hasn't been out for that long, but he's definitely making a name for himself and for all the right reasons. But we can actually see there as these 3 have been fighting, it looks like Jim and Martin are actually slightly catching up to him as well. I mean, there is quite a gap between them, but definitely doesn't look as big as what it did. So we've still got battles going on here for 5th place as well. And Cam has managed to fight his way through and he's now back up with Scooby and Cam's and Amiga. So Cam there in the green, white and black. Scooby green, blue and green, white, blue and green, and Amiga in the white and red. So I mean, well done to Cam. It was Scooby that was involved in that contact with him that unfortunately spun him. So there will be some rivalry between these two. Oh, that's Amiga losing it there. Don't know, he looked like he turned, lost the back end slightly. Maybe it was under braking, but Amiga loses out. So Cam now up to 6th, and he'll be fighting for that 5th place. But Cam going on 2 tyres. That's the corner where he lost it the first time. Obviously his Achilles heel. There's Neckelman there in the blue and white in the distance, who's looks like he's gaining on these as well. So Scooby will be looking in his mirror, looking on the road. Back up now with the top 3. Oh, that's contact. Oh dear. Obviously couldn't really see it from the angle there. It did look like there was contact in the back of Edu's car from RCF, and then Edu looked like it was Memento carried his car into the side of RCF there as well. Maybe a case of 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. Maybe something that gets reviewed later or not. I mean, Edu's definitely he's a clean driver. He's not one that would do anything intentionally. But we will review anything that gets sent into the admin there. But I honestly think it looked like it was a Memento catching slides. And there's back markers there getting hastily out of the way, letting these guys through. These guys are really battling for these positions tonight. There's RS Jim and NGR Martin just there as well. But Blue Goby still in the way in 1st place. Scooby still in 5th. He's got Cam, but RS Amiga. Oh, that's Scooby. Almost getting out of shape there as well, but as I was saying, Amigo's right on Cam as well. So we're on board with Amiga at the moment. Oh, unfortunately couldn't really do anything to avoid that. Amiga, he'll probably be waving his hands, asking what's going on there as well, but almost like a wall in front of him. I mean, there's not a lot he could have done to avoid that. But he'll probably be asking questions of why it was like that, why. This has definitely provided some action and some talk points tonight. That's Scooby there, almost getting out of shape again, catching it before it gets out of him too bad, but that has allowed Cam to really gain on him now as well, and Amiga's back in this, and this is only for 5th place. Cam doing the switch up now, but Scooby's going to hold this line. No, he's going to slot in now. And Amiga's watching all this happen. He's trying to find a way to attack, trying to find his place on the track that he can do it. You can see RS Jim just ahead of him, just taking the first corner now. There's Cam. I think he's going to go for it. We've seen drivers do it before. That's Amiga with a very good drive through the corner there as well. He could gain 2 places here. They're 3 wide. I think Amiga might be the one that comes off out of this the best. He wants to hold this line. And he's still able to hold it. These guys are still 3 wide. Take a breath. This is amazing Clio Cup racing this week by these guys in our Max Coates Clio Cup. Again, these guys are still pushing, still almost 3 wide through the entirety of this lap. Scooby now slightly in front. Amiga slots in. Scooby not making it easy for Amiga to pass. I'm getting a little bit out of shape there. Lights flashing there to the back marker saying we're coming. Back marker doesn't make it difficult at all. Moves out of the way, lets them pass, lets this battle continue. Oh, Scooby getting very out of shape there as well. Amiga's going to take full advantage of this as they just come into the top of the shot now. So it has now swapped Amiga, Cam and Scooby. All of them snaking, trying to get as much of a toe as possible from each other as they can. Oh, lovely two-wheel action from the two of them there, Amiga and Cam, as they push these little Clios as hard as they can. This is an exceptional battle, and this is just for 5th place as well. And RS Jim is well in this fight now for a podium spot. So Blue Gobi says he's 15th, he's not, he's first. And we've got NGR, Edu PD 22 in second, RCF Polo FR in third, RS Jim in fourth. There's NGR Martin in fifth. So I do apologise, this is a battle for 6th. And it's not over. That looks like it's Cam getting out of shape. He managed to hold it, but I think, yeah, Scooby's going to be able to take full advantage of that. So Cam in 8th at the moment. Oh, keeps the car going sideways there through the corner. And there is your top 4. Not a lot in them at all, really. But we'll stay with this battle as this rages on. There's just 2 laps left to go. And Amiga will be thinking, oh, just get it over, just get it over, just hold on. Just keep doing what he's doing. But exceptional racing from these guys. You know, and this is the great action that these Clio Cup cars do bring you. So this is the time now where, you know, you've got lock up there from Amiga. Absolutely nothing separating these 3. As you see, the places can easily swap. It just takes one little judgment of error of judgment, should say, and the place can be easily given up. As we see here, I think Cam is going to make a move here on Scooby. Is he going to be able to make it stick? Side by side, avoiding any contact though. Scooby still in front slightly, but now Cam, I thought he was going to make a move for the inside line on the corner there. Camera angle a bit deceiving there. Thought they were exactly side by side, but a little bit in it. Cam has to ease off there to avoid any contact. Snaking left and right. Thinks about attacking. And he goes for the more methodical line through the corner. Oh, Gary getting a little bit sideways there. A little bit wobbly. But avoids any kind of upset. Onto the final lap now. And these guys are going to be fighting until the very end. Oh, Scooby's going to lose the position here, I feel, to Cam. That corner has caught quite a few of the drivers out tonight. I think Cam's going to have the momentum here. Just to slightly edge in front. He needs really to get over to that side to defend the line. Oh, that is definitely going to put the nail in the coffin there for Scooby. Took the inside line, but unfortunately those curbs, as we've seen many times tonight, will throw the cars up on 2 wheels. And you will lose out. So it looks like RS Jim has managed to find his way into second place. Blue Goby still leading the way in first. Oh, that's Edu, who might now lose out to RCF. He is going to. So that's RCF who's now in third. Edu will be absolutely kicking himself. This close to the end of the race. So as we see there, Blue Goby passes the line in first. RS Jim takes second. RCF takes third. And Edu just missing out on that final podium place there. What an exceptional round 2 of our Max Coates Clio Cup from the Redbull Ring. These guys, give yourself a round of applause. It's been non-stop action from start to finish tonight. A couple of talking points, but nothing too major. You know, when racing's this close, things can't, you know, there's bound to be contact, small contact and that. Obviously nothing intentional, but exceptional racing there. These guys can be very proud. So Amiga did finish in 6th. Scooby got 7th. Oh no, Scooby got 8th, I think. So we'll just wait for the end to come up. But well done to Blue Goby there. Even though the tables had him on 15th, he qualified 4th, finished 1st, so nice little result for him. So Clio Cup will return next Saturday as well, same time of 8:30 for qualifying and the full race. Do subscribe to our channel as well. Don't forget, we do return soon with our official L&T Motorsport touring car race. That'll be from the point of view of myself driving the Renault Megane. So unfortunately the table's disappeared there, so we can't see exactly what happened, but thank you very much tune in. So do stick with the channel. We do return in just over half an hour, so 10 o'clock for the L&T touring car race. So do come and check us out for that. Give the channel a like, give the video a like, and do subscribe and share. It really does help us out. Again, thank you very much for watching. I'll catch you soon.